Hey, it's Jim here. I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a video and to explain how to use the 90-day habit tracker. What you're going to be doing here is you're going to be creating a goal accomplishment statement, which that's going to help get into your subconscious mind, okay? And that's why it says repeat morning, afternoon, and evening. It doesn't mean repeat writing that. It just means repeat this statement in the morning, afternoon, and the evening. You want to do it 3 times a day because you're going to be reprogramming your subconscious mind so that the thing that you want, the goal that you want, is already in the now. And that's why it says it is now, because your subconscious mind does not understand the difference between past, future, present, whatever. It only understands now. So you have to create the statement in the now. Okay, so that's why it says it is now. And let's just say right now for me is July, and then let's just say it is now the end of September, whatever the year is you're doing this, and I have achieved whatever it is that you want to achieve. Just write that in there, because I have committed to the following daily habits. So let's just say, for example, you want to write an album, okay? So let's just say it is now the end of September, and I have written my album because I have committed to the following daily habits. So then you have to think for a couple of minutes on what are the 3 highest value daily habits that will move you towards this goal. So for example, it's, you write music every day, okay? So let's just say you write a song every day. That's one habit, okay? Number 2 might be research ways to release your album online, okay? So you just do that habit. It doesn't have to take a long time. The thing is about a habit is just to start the habit, whatever it is. And the thing about creating habits is that it's best is if the habit is easy to do and hard not to do. And you only want to start a habit. You only want to say, like, you're like, to start small, to say that, like, I'm going to pick up my guitar or whatever it is, sit at the piano for 5 minutes and try to write a song a day. That's it. That could be as simple as the habit is. It could be as simple as doing a Google search to see how do I release music for 10 minutes. And that's really the creation of habits, is just the simplicity of it. Keep it small. So your daily habit could be just literally like, Google how to release an album, and that's it. You could just do that for 5 minutes a day. Now, the thing is that your daily habit, you may do it longer. That's fine. So as long as you're doing these habits every single day, it will move you towards your goal. And the thing about goals is they aren't accomplished just like at a snap of your finger. Most amazing things are created one little tiny step at a time. Tiny, 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 tiny steps. So if you do the tiny little steps every day, you will eventually make it to the end of your goal. It's like, how do you eat an elephant? How do you eat an elevator? How do you eat an elephant? They say one bite at a time. I don't eat elephants. I wouldn't. I love them. But how do you climb a mountain? 1 step at a time. It's just the little baby steps that you do to get to the top of the mountain. As if you do a step after step after step, you will get to the end of your goal. And that's it. It's just to do the daily habits. Okay. So, and your third thing on that list could be anything. It could be like, write lyrics or something. You spend 5 minutes writing lyrics. So whatever it is just make it easy to do, hard not to do, and the habit is really just starting the habit. That's really you want to just get into starting the habit, and the habit will grow over time. But if you're starting any habit, it's just starting it. Okay, so when you go to fill this out, it's that you look at the habits that you've done every single day, okay? So you write down, so in the 1, 2, and 3, all you do is you put a check mark or an X if you haven't done it. So check mark if you've done it, X if you haven't. And at the beginning of the week, you write the date, and so that's week 1 all the way down to 13, because that's 90 days, right? And all it is just doing a check mark or an X each day. Now, if you put in an X, don't beat yourself up for not doing the habit. That's not the point. The point is really just so you can look back and track, where you've kept consistent with your habits. Is what you're also doing here is you're creating self-esteem. So every vote to do that habit, you're voting for that person that you want to be. You're voting for your self-esteem. And the other thing that I want to say about this as well is keep this habit tracker somewhere where you will see it every single day. And especially like before you go to bed, because if you are ready to get in bed and you go, oh, I haven't done this habit, well, that gives you one last chance to do the habit. Even if it's just pick up a pen and write one lyric, or just stare at the page for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter, if you're writing lyrics, just write that's his, or just like think about it for 5 minutes. That's all you're doing. You're creating the habit. And that's what this is for. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it works for you. I'd love to know your feedback. If you have any great feedback to share, please share it with me at info@rockyourbestvocals.com. That's the email address. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope this finds you well. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. See ya.